Let's turn to Mahbooba Seraj. She's a member of the Afghan Women's Network and joins me now from Kabul. Mahbooba, I have to say how sorry I am watching this happen. I too have spent time in Afghanistan and spoken to Afghan women. Tell us your feelings on seeing this now.
A feeling of, how shall I say, of a lot of despair, of uncertainty, of disappointment, but especially a feeling of uncertainty, because we are living right now in a void of information that is becoming bigger than we can handle. Honestly, it's becoming really terrible. So yeah, we are just sitting here and watching to see what is going to be next. Whether the Taliban are going to really go house to house and start looking for the women and for the, or start looking into the houses and taking the cars and taking people's money and things like that, which we are hearing here and there. But there is, or they are not going to be doing that, because at the same time we are also getting news from the Taliban that they say none of these things are going to be happening in Afghanistan anymore. And if it happens, we are supposed to be reporting it, and they're going to be, those people will be dealt with very harshly. So we really don't know what is going on. But we are all very confused. We are all very saddened. We are all very lost. And I just hope that this whole thing, one way or another, will change, and something happens for the better. That's all I can say.
In those areas where the Taliban had already taken over for some time, in the provinces and the districts that we watched fall one by one, has there already been a return to the old way of life, specifically for women?
Well, you see, the thing is that nothing has really begun like in a how shall I say, at a full scale in none of those provinces. That's why we don't know. In Kabul, I know it hasn't, but in the provinces also. In some provinces that has, like for example, Herat. In Herat, the news for the women is really terrible from what I'm hearing, from what they are saying, and the fact that they cannot go to work, and the only thing they can do is to be a doctor, and the doctors can go and only a few days a week to the hospital or whatever, and all of this. So we really don't know. We really don't know. They haven't started doing anything in a full scale anywhere. Not in Kabul, and not even in the provinces. So that's why we are where we are.
Yeah, and I know there are so many questions.
It happens very fast, very fast.
Right, and so when the Taliban says they're going to work with existing institutions, however, within the institutions, we know that there are female lawyers, that there are female lawmakers, that there are female policewomen. What do you think will happen to them?
Well, that is really a decision that they're going to make, because they're either going to work with these people or they're not going to work with these people. So it is something that there is no way I can say anything about it.
Right.
You're right. There are lawyers, there are police, there are doctors, there are teachers, there are in all of these institutions, and all of them. There are policymakers, there are coordinators, there are all sorts of women that they are working in so many different fields. So they're all there. Now, will the Taliban think that they need these women to continue their jobs and they will be good at what they are going to be doing? Or they're going to think that no, there's going to be a man coming and he's going to be doing that. So I really don't know what they're going to be doing, honestly. So for that, I believe we have to wait a little bit and see what will be next. That's all. That's why I can't really commit to anything as far as saying what they're going to be doing next.
Mahbooba, for the good work that you have done, do you feel like your life is at risk because of that?
Well, this is a very interesting. Thank you for asking this question. I keep on asking that question for myself. For 20 years that I've been working in Afghanistan, and I've been talking against the presidents of this country, against the system, against the, with Taliban when they were doing bad things, against the United States, against Europe, any country, every situation, any situation, that I thought they were doing things that were wrong for the people of Afghanistan I've talked about it and I've condemned it and I've said, no, it shouldn't be like this. So, but now I don't know. I don't know how this is going to be viewed. Is this going to be viewed as Mahbooba, the woman that is for the Afghan people, for the Afghan woman, will always talk for the people of Afghanistan, or this is going to be interpreted into another thing? So this is also open for interpretation. I can be, I am who I am. I am an Afghan. I mean, actually, and I'm an Afghan American. The reality of it is, because, 20, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, another group of people made me run from this country. But then that was also, my life was in danger. They put me in prison and they killed a whole lot of my family members. Those were not Taliban. They were somebody else. They were the communists. But today, I don't get it. So maybe it will be, understood as such, or maybe not. Maybe it will be understood as who I really am and what I really want to do for this country, which has been always to take its side, to take the side of the people of this land, and to really talk what is really going on, really. So that I have been doing. And if I'm alive, and if I can speak, I will be doing this till the day I die.
Mahbooba, thank you for that. Our thoughts and those of so many people around the world are with you. Stay in touch with us.